Ghostbusters Frozen Empire is the latest film in the Ghostbusters franchise, so today, let's see if it's worth your time. Hey everybody, my name's Justin here. I try to watch everything that hits theaters and on streaming services. If you guys are like me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below and click that bell notification for more up and coming content. The Spangler family returns to the iconic New York City firehouse where the original Ghostbusters have taken ghost busting to the next level. When the discovery of an ancient artifact unleashes an evil force, Ghostbusters, new and old, must unite to protect their home and save the world from a second ice age. Ghostbusters Frozen Empire is a mixed bag. When it's good, it's good. When it's bad, it's bad. What works in this film is bridging the new Ghostbusters members, Carrie Coon and Paul Rudd, Finn Wolfhard, McKenna Grace, with the old Ghostbusters. There's an over-reliance of nostalgia within this film, but it is so cool to see Bill Murray and Dan Aykroyd and Ernie Hudson all together within this film and have a lot more to do compared to Ghostbusters Afterlife. So having a lot of moments of nostalgia, but also utilizing both the new and old members as well, did add to some excitement in here. And it does have a strong family message throughout this film, the importance of family. McKenna Grace is 15 years old within this film and she wants to be part of the Ghostbusters, but since she's underage, there's not many chances for her to get out in the streets and find the ghosts. And so she's having a hard time accepting all of that. And then you have Paul Rudd, who wants to be like a father to Finn Wolfhard and McKenna Grace's character, and he's struggling with that acceptance of they might not view him as that father. Also having the older Ghostbusters characters, you feel like there is a strong family connection within this film. And that's easily the best part of this film, is the connection between the characters and the performances as well. Paul Rudd brings the humor to this movie. There's a lot of funny moments with him. He's just funny in general, so he really works within this role. And you have enough comedy from Dan Aykroyd and Bill Murray. Like, they're not the most important part of the film, but they do utilize those two characters very well within this movie. Now, the bad parts of it is that the pacing is really slow. You have a very strong setup of our ghost within this movie, the main ghost, the main villain of the film. You have a lot of lore that sets up in the beginning of the film. You have Patton Oswalt, who dives deep into the lore of this ghost, and Kumail Nanjiani, who also contributes a lot to the lore of this ghost. But the problem is that it feels very slow. There's so many moments that they have to dedicate to the new Ghostbusters and the old Ghostbusters, Kumail Nanjiani and his role in the film. There's so many times that they just have to develop these characters and their relationship that it's really taking time away from that main ghost and then transitioning to this frozen empire. So by the time that we actually get into all of the big action scenes and everything turning to ice, the film feels like it's almost over. It's really dragging in the beginning and middle half of the movie because you have to focus on the old characters and the new characters and relationships and important roles that these characters has, that it just takes away from, I guess, the urgency and the intensity of that ghost, because it's really intimidating and the visuals are really good. And you do feel like it's a very sinister villain of the film, but they really underplay it and it's really lackluster. I wanted so much more from the villain side of this movie and giving us that frozen empire, because it has a strong setup, but it just doesn't play itself very well within this movie. I do think there's just that over reliance of nostalgia. Certain scenes, certain moments feel like they're just callbacks to that original film. If it's the firehouse that they're in, certain one-liners, you feel like you've seen that before, and they're really playing up on people's nostalgia of the Ghostbusters franchise within this film. Where Ghostbusters Afterlife was able to bring us new moments to the Ghostbusters franchise, This is kind of taking a step back and going back to the original film, but just nowhere near as smart or as funny as that movie. Even if Bill Murray, Ernie Hudson, Dan Aykroyd are in this movie, it's lacking the charm of that original movie. Now, I did like Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, but there's so much more they could have done with it in terms of the villain, in terms of the pacing, in terms of the humor and the writing as well. So just by the end of it all, I wasn't like truly disappointed, but I think there could have done so much more with it. Like I said, it's a mixed bag. It's got some good moments, it's got some bad moments, just kind of average at best. So before I give you my score for Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, make sure to check out my channel. Here I do movie reviews, trailer reactions, ranking videos, tier lists, all that fun movie related content that you see on YouTube. I do it all here, so hit that subscribe button to get it all in one spot. And Vic to see where Ghostbusters Frozen Empire ranks amongst all the other 2024 releases I've seen this year. Follow me on Letterboxd and there you can find my ranking. I'm going to go ahead and give Ghostbusters Frozen Empire a B-. Thank you guys for checking out my review for Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. Have you guys seen it by chance? What did you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below. And stay tuned for more up and coming content like this. My name is Just Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.